going on, guys? Welcome back to Surviving in Alabama. Let's talk about some chickens. So, these are my meat chickens right here. Now, I don't know if you watch all my videos. I mean, if you watch, I say you don't have to watch all of them, but you know, it'd be nice if you did. But if you watch my videos, you'll see that I have chickens in the background a lot of times. These are my laying hens right here. Let me turn you around. Okay, these are my egg producers. And so you see this coop right here? It's on wheels, so it rolls, and I put them on fresh grass. Sometimes daily, sometimes every other day, it just depends. But I just roll this around on the grass. I got grass out here down this power line. That's where they're going right now. But all right, so I have more chickens than this that are of age that they need to come out on grass. So my other chickens over there, I've got 10 other layer hens that they're about half grown. They're not ready to lay yet. Probably won't lay till October, November. But they're ready to go out on grass. They're ready. They graduated from the brooder to they put them in another cage, and so they're all they're a little bit cramped. I mean, even though I know they're not, but they're ready. They need to get out. So I have a couple of options, and I'm just going to walk through those options. And I'm thinking about it while I'm talking to you. If you will, hit that subscribe button. Trying to grow this channel, trying to get out as much content as I can. Really appreciate it if you hit the thumbs up, share it to your friends, hit that subscribe button. All right, see these chickens right here? There's 10 chickens in here, and this is what they look like. So really, this was a rabbit and quail cage that I have. It's actually a nice cage. It's well built. I made it maybe 2 years ago. But anyway, I just have them in here temporary. So I've got to get them out of here. Now, if you do any kind of farming, homesteading, property management, whatever, if you're doing any of that kind of stuff, if you're anything like me, it's always the urgent versus the important. So I feel like I never get to the important stuff. I'm always having to put out fires, fix stuff, and work on what's urgent. And so what's urgent now is to get those chickens out. Okay, see this pen area? This is my garden. See the corn out there? This is my garden. And I have barrels up here. We got onions and some tomatoes. And see, I planted these tomatoes last week. There's little blooms on them. They seem to look pretty healthy. Got the electroculture copper in there. All these in this front bed, these front beds, they all have that copper in there. We're gonna see how that works. But let me walk in there. Okay, see, there's the other side of the fence there. We're inside the garden area, and I built this chicken run. I guess it would be called a chicken run. It's growed up now because there's nothing in there. And so I have this chicken run, but when I built it, this wire is only 4 foot tall. So I didn't go up all the way with it. So this right here, see, there's the wire right here. And so it only goes up 4 feet. Well, I had problems with them jumping over the fence and going over and actually getting in the garden, and that started to be a problem. So I started letting them out, and I don't mind letting them out. I like letting them out, but we were getting hawks, and then I pinned them back up, and then the hawks were coming in from above. It was like like they were getting dive bombed every day. And so I ended up losing several chickens over about a year span of time. So, and the raccoon or possum or fox or whatever it is that got my last couple of laying hens recently. And then they got one of my meat birds in my meat bird pen. So anyway, this pen had just been abandoned. So my thoughts are that I'm gonna extend these poles, make them longer, and then I'll paint them green to match. But we're gonna get it up 8 feet. See, this is 8 feet right here around this garden. And this garden fence was designed, or I built it to keep the deer out. I just sectioned off this one little corner for some chickens. And I got to take that plastic off. I put the plastic off during the winter time. So my thoughts is to raise it up another 4 foot all the way around this way. And then I have some deer netting that is 7 feet. I think it's 7 feet tall. And I have like 400 feet of it. So I was gonna build some kind of support in the middle so I could put some poles up along the edge and attach it on the edge and actually put a cover on it. And that should keep the hawks out. So, and then on the outside, all the way around, I think I'm just gonna lay some logs. I got plenty of logs. So, and use what you have. That's what I teach, and that's what I preach, and that's what I do. Because if I can help it, I try not to go out and buy something that I don't need to. So lay logs all the way around the outside so predators can't dig at it. Let me know down in the comments if you think that's a good idea. Here, before we get away, I'm gonna walk you over here to this coop. So this is what the coop looks like on the inside. I mean, it's a fairly well-built coop. I mean, I made it about 3 years ago or so. And it's on wheels, it moves. So I thought that what I would do, see there's a roosting area. I thought that what I would do is try to make the floor better. So if I had to, I could lock them up inside here and they'd still be predator proof. So let me know what you think about that. So I'm gonna take this plastic off, raise this wire, put a cover over it with that deer netting. The deer netting is like some kind of plastic. I put it up around the outside of the garden. It was the very first thing I put up around before I put this metal 2-inch chicken wire on. And so the neighbor's dog got after I don't know what it was running after, but anyway, it hit that plastic fence and it just went through it like it was nothing. So I was like, well, this ain't gonna work. Might would have worked for the deer, I don't know. They just really need a visual barrier. But it sure didn't work on the dog, so that's when I went to this chicken wire. Chicken wire works pretty well, especially as large an area as this is. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is what we're gonna be working on this week. It may take maybe 2 or 3 videos to complete that. I think I can probably do it in maybe a day or 2, but we'll see. Thanks for watching. God bless.